Okay, and we're live. And there's the game. There we go. Alrighty, this is Dr. Trashbag back with the tower, doing another tourney in Legends. I got in and realized I didn't have the correct modules. So I restarted, and then I noticed that technically I didn't change the Guardian to attack an ally instead of steal and fetch. But I don't think attack an ally is going to do that big of a deal, so I think I'm going to leave it for now. Maybe get a few extra resources. It's all good. Not going to be a big deal. In the last tournament, the one on Saturday, I got here. Let's take a look at it. Actually, did really good. I did a new PR, personal record of 578 waves. I mean, look at that. I think previously it was 479, and I almost got an extra 100 waves. And I think that was, and I got rank 11. That's the first time I got 11. I got 12 before, but first time I got 11. I think that was in part of me leveling up my Chain Lightning. It was at like times 200. Now it's at times 400 and change. Also increased the chance. Also increased my chrono field, increased the duration, and increased the speed reduction. I still need to keep on getting duration up to make sure that's permanent during tourneys, and then eventually permanent even though we'll have that one battle condition. Yeah, that is where I'm at. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn it back on. So we should, survive the first 200, 300 just fine. Oh, that's cool. But I'm trying to remember, what have I done differently between Saturday and today? I got another research into Super Tower card mastery, so I should be a little bit more on time. I think it went from 18 seconds off, now it's 15 seconds off. So I believe that means it's 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. That's gonna bug me. Let me make sure I understand the verbiage there. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got new ones here. I got the increased free utility upgrade. Definitely not bad. And making my way up to increased critical factor. I'll definitely take that. My critical factor is 151 right now. Attack speed is 50. And I'll show super crit when it's maxed out. But with a card mastery, what was I thinking? Super tower. So the tower is for 15 seconds. It has a 30-second cooldown. Okay. And I reduced the super tower cooldown by 15 seconds. Now it's up for 15 seconds and down for 15 seconds. Okay, so it's on for 50% of the time, whereas it used to be below 50% of the time. Okay. That should help with my RNG, so it's more likely to be up when a boss is active. So that is good. And then on top of that, I think I went from like 40 to 45% to 50 to 55% speed reduction with Chrono Field. I want to get that maxed out, and then I want Chrono Field to be permanent in tourneys, and then I'll work on getting it permanent even when you're doing that battle condition where it increases or decreases duration rather. reducing the speed reduction or increasing the speed reduction from 40 to when it's maxed out, it'll be 90%. That'll really help in farming. And it'll really help in tourneys, of course. I'm gonna check, make sure my volume is on. Yeah, yeah, okay. We got audio working. I'm using a different mic. Should be fine. My researches, I have a ton of researches that are just taking a lot of time, but they're getting close to being done. For example, attack speed, once I research level 98, there's only one more, level 99, and then it's done. Super tower bonus, the last one is level 30. So after this research, there's just two more. Chronofield duration, the max is 30. So what, after 26, we'll have 27, 28, 29, and 30. We got about four more researches there. Does that mean there's going to be three here? No. There's only two more after this. Shattered Shards. This is the last one of Shattered Shards, but it is a long one. I think it started at like 3 months or more. I'm really tempted just to buy it out. As the time goes down and as I get more gems, I kind of want to just buy it out and be done with it. And then I am getting a lab coin discount. I'm probably just gonna run it until it's done. Maybe somewhere in the high 90s I might switch just because, these last 90s take forever. But it can only help me because these labs are getting expensive, especially the card masteries. So, and plus I have researched all of the economy labs except for bot duration. I think I'm getting close to golden bot duration getting complete, but the last few ones are just so long, and I really wanted to focus on getting more damage and crowd control items, so I freed up my economy lab for that just because I've been focusing on economy for so long. I seem to be further along in economy than people who are ahead of me, so maybe I focus too much on economy because I definitely need to start earning more keys. That seems to be a very valuable resource that is hard to get. We will see if I can get in the 500s again. The battle conditions are, of course, different than last week, or excuse me, last Saturday. Orb resistance, death ray resistance, armored enemies. Armored enemies I'm not too afraid of just because I have chain lightning chance pretty high. Boss ultimate. This one's going to be a bit rough just because I tend to struggle with bosses and fasts. So anything that buffs fast or boss is always challenging for me. Range ultimate, I'm no longer afraid of range ultimate just because I increase the range of my tower. I increase the damage, so I should be good. I should be okay. We'll see if that's true. Plus I put ranged as like I think number one, just because if a range hits me, I'm gonna be kaput basically. Yeah, range, fast, boss. Just because I think on Saturday it was a fast that killed me, but yeah. It's like to get bosses out of there. I start losing energy shields, I'll slow things down. But since now I'm getting to the 500s, take way too long to slow things down until I'm pretty far into it. Today's beverage is Dr. Pepper. Just had Chipotle, so I'm good and full. Whenever I get Chipotle, I'm able to half it, make 2 meals out of it, just because I eat so much. Yeah, the bosses just have so much more health now. Oh, that one actually took a good amount of damage with smart missiles. Hmm. It's got 28 reroll shards from fetch. I've been noticing I've been getting a fair amount of extra gems and metals, modules, and reroll shards from fetch. It's been nice. Nice having my other economy getting getting a little boost there. Not just coins, but metals, gems, and shards, and module shards too. Gems. And I remember back when I would start taking damage at around wave 60, 80, and I'd have to go over to the attack and defense upgrades, start upgrading them. Chronofield, is it 50% or 55%? Oh, it's 55%, so it's a little over half the speed. Nice. I definitely need to put more stones into that. I didn't realize um, how much speed reduction was in the Chronofield. Speed reduction. Since I died from a fast on Saturday, I think it was the first time in Eternity where well, I shouldn't say that, but that's the first time in a while that I've died from a fast versus a boss. So I'm like, well, maybe I've upgraded my tower on specific items to where bosses are no longer my biggest concern. And so I looked up how to best defend against tasks, and it's basically to upgrade your chrono field, make sure it's permanent, and get the speed reduction maxed out. So that's what I'm using stones on, and I have a research into that as well. I'm debating on increasing the chrono field size. I know there's a certain limit where it could start affecting your farming, but of course you can always reduce your overall tower range for farming if that's an issue. me using my rework and all the coins that I get from that to pay for card mastery searches. It's been hard to advance in enhancements. I still usually for tournaments I still have around 6 to 8 quadrillion coins the past few tourneys, so that's been good amount. Make sure I have enough damage enhancements. In attack speed and damage pretty far up. But even though my coins are not increasing, the card masteries are increasing, and my modules and research are increasing. Hello, I do dumb stuff. How are you doing? Let's see, is your comment not showing up? Chat box. Oh no, it's there. Okay, never mind. Maybe it's just a little slow. Have you done your tourney yet? And if so, how'd you fare? I saw Ryan NG's tourney. I think he got up to like 2,700 waves. I think he got like first place, but of course he did it last night. Oh, you secured 15th place? That's good. You should get 2 keys. I'm always pushing to try to earn keys. And you know what? I earned keys and then I didn't even look at the vault to see if I could buy anything, but that's probably because I knew I wouldn't be able to really buy anything. Even though I got 11th place and I got like 4 or 6 keys, I think the next one I want is like 10 or 15 keys. So after this tourney, I'll take a look. But I'm surprised I didn't even take a look. But I think that's because I'm on vacation. Just try to get on, make sure I do the tourneys, and make sure I get the tourney rewards. Yeah, 2 is better than none. I've had way too many tournaments where I haven't earned keys. I think that's one thing that's been holding me back. Like I've noticed, I think Jay Plays and Spartan are way further in the vault than I, and they seem to be behind me on a lot of things in their tower. But I think where they both surpass me is their Chrono Field and their Chain Lightning, amongst other things. But I think those 2 things is what hold me back. So I am spending stones on that to help get me push forward. And sure enough, I put some stones into Chain Lightning and Chrono Field, and I jumped up 100 waves in tourneys. 3 weeks ago, I got 12th place and 4 keys, and last week 10th place, got 6 more. So got to go into the vault. Nice, 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 nice. For me, the furthest I've gotten is 11th place in Legends. I've gotten 11th and 12th, and 14th and 15th. But most of my time has been 16th to 24th. Up, there goes my wall. But that boss killing my wall triggered my Berserker card, and now I have ×8 damage. I should be good for a while now that I have ×8 damage. Went from like 30 billion to now almost 290 billion damage there. And then whenever I activate my demon card, that should increase my damage by 2.5 times. There we go. There goes the bosses. All right, got my wall back. Okay, that must have been a death penalty. Killing a boss in one hit there. Nice. Chain Lightning's doing a good amount of work there. Hmm. Something killed my wall and it wasn't a boss. That's what really worries me because I have to juggle my energy shields and my inner landmines with the bosses. And if something like a fast or percent. Wonder if I should do any research with damage per meter. But I hear it's not really worth it until I can get Spotlight plus. Yeah, there's so many things that I want that I have to strategize and actually focus on the things that I think will benefit me the most. And so right now, I think that is buffing up my Chrono Field and my Chain Lightning. Buffing up my Chain Lightning to, it was at times 200 damage, now it's at like times 408 damage. I think that was in part of the reason why I got an extra 100 waves as a new personal best, and from like in the 400s to in the 500s. Um, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's a game. I definitely like the toilet bowl effect of Chrono Field. I think it's pretty cool. And the speed reduction of Chrono Field. Definitely really good crowd control. We go nuke to that boss, Chain Lightning, and Death Wave. Nice. I normally don't see Death Wave on there. Some people have so much stones into Death Wave cooldown and Death Waves that their Death Waves is just almost always going off. Sure glad that Plasma Cannon is not affected by armor. Armor is like how many times you have to hit the enemy before they start taking damage. Alright, we're starting to get elites on the field. Okay, boss took out the wall and inner landmine, but it didn't take out an energy shield. Well, knock on wood, but it looks like I made it to 350 without losing an shield. Uh, oh, but that's because of the energy shield reduction time battle condition, not because I got hit. Uh, okay, that was because I got hit. All right, max out damage. Max out one. All right, so super crit times 38, super crit chance 3%, a critical factor times 151, attack speed 50, damage 356 billion. Landmine damage. Oh, excuse me. Let's see what we got here. Oh, battle upgrades, yeah. But yeah, if I don't have max energy shield, I should probably lower speed just so I can make more use of my attacks. Make sure all the projectiles are getting out. That boss must have been a death penalty. Yep. I wonder if they get a death penalty if I still have to make it through all of the armor. Oh, got my wall back up. Nice. Another death penalty. Chain lightning. Four big cube. Most four super tower. gets netted right there. And mines for the nice took out that shatter. Shatters haven't been an issue. Used to be the main threat of farming. But doing that research with chain lightning against scatters really helped keep them out. They're just no longer an issue now. Wonder if I should put a few more researches into range, at least for attorneys anyway. Especially when I get more speed reduction. on the Chrono Field. Nice, took down. Hmm. Taking hits. Hey, well, hopefully I can make wish I didn't have to slow things down just to kind of help with my attack speed or projectiles. It's kind of cutting into farming time. Although my guardian is still farming. Oop, oop, oop. Look at that, I'm already over 50% for an enemy health level skip. That was great. Got a death defy. I think it might be helpful to put my orbs in the same area as my other orbs, because that seems to be where the boss gets trapped with the net card. And then hopefully I can get a few more hits with orbs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's getting hit by orbs a lot more often now. Oh, I'm on stream. Just certain strategies that I'm doing. Oh nice. Looks like we're getting some more viewers. Currently doing a Legends tourney, tier 14 plus. Currently well into the 400s. Slowing things down just because I started getting hit by what I think are fast enemies. So because now that I have upgraded certain things in my tower, like my chain lightning, for example, bosses are less of an issue. Looks like fast enemies are more of an issue now. So it's like I think the best way for my tower to handle that is I need to put more stones into Chronofield speed reduction. I think that will help me against fast enemies, which I think is what's currently um, where I'm taking the most hits from. hoping to get into the 500s again, and I'm definitely hoping to earn keys this time around. And it's kind of all about what bracket I get put into. Oh, cool! I'm currently ranked 14, and no sign of me needing to slow down. You have 120 relics. Gotten to tier 18. I don't even think I've gotten to tier 18 yet. Yeah, it's tier 7. I do have more relics. How he's doing that? Oh wow, he's gotten to legend rank 6. So that's 2 things there showing that this person's probably better than I. More relics and better rank than I have been. Troubling. 127 relics. Legends 5. Legends 2. Wow. Okay, this might be a hard bracket. The boss gets net right where the orbs are. Nice. Took him out. I remember when the range ultimate used to really give me an issue. I think with the increased damage, it's less of an issue now. Now, I don't think my Chrono Field is as well developed as it needs to be. Oh, I what I meant to click. If I remove Black Hole, then I get enemies starting to kind of like swirl around. I think I need Black Hole just because you get a little extra damage with Black Hole. I think it does about like 2% damage per second. So it kind of helps damage a lot of these more common enemies. So it does some pretty good crowd control. I need Chrono Field Plus to be more well developed before that becomes more of a viable option there. Oh wow, I already have like 3,000 there. Huh. Nice. There's just so many upgrades in the defense upgrade section. Also because I didn't put too many coins. I'm feeling pretty positive I'm gonna get in the 500s this time, just like last Saturday. I was curious if last Saturday I just happened to get an extra 100 waves because of certain battle conditions, but no, I think it's the improvements I've done with Chain Lightning. And of course, I'm going to get a little further with, researches and leveling up module, stuff like that. But that's usually getting another module level here and there and getting another research complete here and there. Not going to bump you up 100 levels in Legends Tourney. So I really think it was because of my underdeveloped Chronofield and Chain Lightning buffed a little bit. I think that took away an energy shield. Lance is just at so much health, especially with that extra health upgrade addition. How much health is it giving it now? Just 65% health. That is not a health. How much extra health have I gotten because of Death Wave? Times 5. Got over 350 billion damage. That's even without my demon card, which I think card mastery gives me times 2.5 damage. And then when I spec, put in another research, demon card mastery. Dang, boss just freaking been chain light. That must have been a death penalty. Oh, and I will Shoot, my wall. I have no energy shields left, although it looks like I'm going to get one back here in a second. Lost just has so much health. Oh, okay. Then my super tower procced, and then it just okay. Got a little RNG right now, which I had the economy just to super tower mastery. That seems to be really important. I still haven't completed the super tower, just like normal research, but it's 2 more levels. So after 28, there's 29 and 30. That is a good amount of damage. Times 9 damage. It's pretty darn good. All right, we are in the 500s, but that did proc the battle conditions. Go a little harder. Destroying enemies or deals 6% of health as okay. I think that really affects things because I noticed orbs are still doing the 2% damage to the bosses. That's the main thing that I want orbs for. Death Ray, I haven't even put in Death Ray yet. Instead of destroying enemies, Death Ray deals 15% enemy health as damage. Okay. Enemies block the first 65 hits. Oh my goodness. Boss's ultimate 70% extra health. Oh my goodness. Range enemies hasn't been an issue, and I hope it stays as a non-issue. Enemy shields down. Enemy levels skip. Enemy health and attack level skip chances are subtracted by 24%. Oof. I didn't realize it was that much. Level skips 100. That is not 50%. It's more like 25, 26%. It's a bit rough. And now that I'm at 500. All right, I'm in 13. Nice. I can definitely get above 516 as long as these other people are running it. 578, that's going to be tough, but maybe if I get lucky. Definitely not going to be able to do 777. But yeah, nice. On Super Tower. Uh, Super Tower in time. It did proc, but So I might have to go back, see where that happened, but my wall just disappeared and I didn't see an enemy. I'm going 1 time speed, so it's not like a fast. Is it a range that I just didn't sort of fast enemy? Like I'm taking damage here and there. Slowing things down is there goes my angel wings. Okay. And let's change money and to skip and death rate too much. There's really not much else to really choose from. I already have landmarks done. Extra defense is really. I mean, you know what? In the future, you remove the health card for death rate, and then that might help reduce the chances of me losing my energy shields in the future. So yeah, you know what? When I'm be getting things for ready for tournament, I think I'm gonna do that. Just death ray probably help some enemies from the. So yeah, we're able to do um, 516. Should be able to do 516 waves, no problem. We'll go a little bit faster with demon mode on. Issue until demon off. So now for bosses, I have a chance for death penalty. I have a chance for wave skipping out of a boss wave. Make it. Look at that. We're almost at 900. In terms of keep an eye on time. All right, cool. So we got at least one energy shield back. I'm hoping with extra damage we can go a few more waves. It looks like we, at least this tower is able to, which is great. Like that boss wasn't going down. That was just me. whatever reason, nuke is considered plasma cannon damage. I don't know. Surprised that boss wasn't going down faster. Nice. I will take. Oh, really? So you got about 540 waves? Getting up there, but I'm also cheesing it by going as slow as possible. Game speed. Okay, I had to use all of my special cards there. Get this far. Demon mode, nuke, smart missile. Oh yeah, yeah. I think there's like at least a 30-second, if not more, delay between what I'm showing and what you're seeing. But that should get me a decent ranking. Yeah, now I'm 12th. It's not bad at all. I don't think I'm gonna get 11th or 10th. I don't think I can get another 100, over 100 waves. But I'm gonna see how far I can get just to make sure I hold 12th. So I think might get me what, 4 keys? Just that? Yeah, yeah, 4 keys. Nice. Heck, extra 20 stones. Extra gem. finally got perma Chronofield. Yeah. My Chronofield is not permanent, but it's pretty darn close. I'm gonna finish the lab and maybe put a few more stones. I'm kind of seeing what I can get away with in terms of stones. I know the lab is really long, but really I probably just need to get it up to 60 seconds duration, 60-second cooldown. Need to get that minimum. But then there's going to be the battle condition where it's going to reduce the duration. It's up to like 10 or 20 seconds or something. So I think you need an extra 10 seconds just to be safe. But trying to just get it permanent for normal tourneys, not that special battle condition, and then I'll on it. I really want that speed reduction all the way up to 90% for Chronofield. I think that's going to be a game changer. I can already tell it's really helping me getting so much further than what I was, thanks to Chronofield being basically permanent and then increasing the speed reduction from 50% to 5%. And I bet the really do even better when I get it up to 90% speed reduction. Which I had special project funding. I have it, but just purple. I don't even have it as legendary yet. I had special project funding at Mythic, and I think my tourneys would be so much better. But that would make my Chronofield definitely not permanent. Man, these bosses just have so much health. Thanks to my energy shield about to come back, I might be able to survive one more boss. We'll see. Oh man, I wish I was that close. Um, yeah, here's my project funding. I've only gotten one. I remember spending some gems back when it had that special um, module option. I just got really unlucky. I felt like a baller when I got Galaxy Compressor up to Ancestral. I wish I got project funding, at least to Mythic. Alright, looks like I'm gonna get 12th place. Not bad at all. Get 4 keys. Yeah. Yeah, getting that extra, I think it was an extra 3 seconds, because I think at Mythic it was minus 17 seconds. And getting it to 20 seconds, oh my goodness, just so good. It's curious why it's all of the ultimate weapons except for Poison Swamp. I wonder why they rejected Poison Swamp. Out of all of the ultimate weapons, they chose that one. Used to be a non-issue because Poison Swamp was kind of like Chain Lightning, where it had a chance to proc when you killed an enemy, I think. So I guess that makes it more like Landmine. Yeah, I think it was a chance when an enemy died, not chance on hit, where Chain Lightning is chance to hit. That and MBN. Shoot, I forget which one that is. I felt that way with Dimension Core, just having that rate. It has a 60% chance of initial target. Shock chance and I forgot which one. Oh, Multiverse Nexus. Yeah, you can see here I've had bad luck with it, and so I've just been manually with stones making them proc at the same time. And then once you get Black Hole permanent, then you work on getting Golden Tower permanent, and then once you have those two permanent, you really don't need MVN. Um, Multiverse Nexus, yeah. So I'm at the point where it doesn't help me anymore. And then you can kind of get to the point where with stones, everything is permanent. So here soon I won't need Galaxy Compressor. I'm just a few stones away from making Chronofield permanent, then a few stones away from making Golden Tower permanent, but I'm a lot of stones away from Deathwave. Deathwave hasn't received as many stones as it probably should. I need more waves and I need more reduction in cooldown. But I'm getting there. There. Wow. I haven't seen common enemies last that long. I guess the health is getting up there. I haven't done this in a while. Like seeing all of the hit texts. I kind of miss it. I don't know if that's gonna reduce the amount of projectiles on screen. I think at 1x it should be fine. How much damage we're doing. It just doesn't matter. Toss just goes right through everything. You took a hit with an energy shield, but we didn't die. Okay, nice. Damage. Chain lightning isn't working for me. Right now it's at times 400. Other YouTubers have it to times 800 times 1000. We'll see once Chronofield has more on it. Chain Lightning. That scatter got a lot closer than I thought it might be. Powers focused on a boss. Wow. First time I've seen enemies get boxed turning. I think this beats my personal best. I think last Saturday I got 578, common 500. I've just been one boss away from losing for yeah, Rend is still not even gold boxed. Hey, took out another boss. Nice. And I've been barely hanging on. So I think when I hit 600 and they increase the battle conditions again, it has to have much longer. 600. Go, 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 Power Ranger. Power. Uh, hmm, that was close. I thought I was gonna die right there. Yep. Go, go, Power Ranger and pow, pow, pow wheels. What was that? It's 600. Oh, okay. Very nice. Can I get anything else? I can get this. I'll wait until I can get this one though. Oh, what's this? Tower health? I'll probably get these two first. Get some extra coin. Man, I'm still knocking out those bosses. I'm surprised. For 70 hits. Just 75% damage for bosses. Nice. Took on another boss. Again, I didn't see what hit me there. It had to be a fast. Yeah, yeah, I think I just need to get my chrono field speed reduction even higher. I know. I'm kind of surprised I'm still going here. Um, I've been living on like one or no energy shields for I don't know how long. There it is. All right, currently ranked 12. It's 2 hours of gameplay, 5 hours of we use the time multiplier. Projectile damage, thorn damage, orb damage. My projectiles. So wow. Landmine damage did quite a bit. Under armor, death ray. Yeah, going 1 times speed is definitely a good trick. Chain Lightning is definitely the MVP there on damage. Only 25 waves skipped. Okay. Got 2 gems, got some reroll shards, and got some module shards. Nice. Yep. Rank 12, and I should hold that. Hoping, anyways, that I hold it. I'm getting close to where I can level this one up again. Just need another, like, 200 or so. Well, let's go ahead and switch things back over to farming. I think I'm going to leave Death Ray. And I'm going to... Boom. Alright, so let's put Death Ray in. I don't need health. Health isn't going to do anything. Oh, what did I... Shoot, what did I remove? No, we want to keep slow aura. Then we'll put in cash and free up. The thing is, I don't know what I'm going to put in other than skip wave. There's nothing really else to really put in there. Probably do wave skip and maybe extra defense? I really don't know. Oh well. Back to farming. Boom. Okay. Back in, and then we're gonna free up. So that's gonna be our farming. And then for farming cannon, we're gonna do Astral Deliverance. We're gonna do Wormhole Redirector. Okay, cool. Maybe I can shatter a few, get an extra level. Oh, well, first I'll need to respec. I don't think I have the coins right now. Yeah, I don't have the coins, but if I respec, boom. All right. Well, I'll go back to respecing. And I'll probably go ahead and buy use all this money. Did I pass it? Yeah, I think I passed it. Yeah, Goldenbot duration. Yeah, I still got 6 levels into that. Excuse me. All right. So Wave Accelerator, that's now 4 quadrillion. That's too expensive. Right now I have that's over half of my total coins that I have in the bank. Look at that. I have under 800. So I think I'm going to do Demon Mode Mastery. We'll go with that one. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to cancel this. Looks like I'm getting a call. Y'all have a